Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my loves. Thank you so much for joining me today. Depending on where it is you are in the world, welcome to my channel. Real quick, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button at the bottom. Hit the bell notifications. Make sure you cut that on, so every time I post a video, you can get that message. You can get whatever it is that you need. Love and light to all of the old and new subscribers, all the kings and queens out there, wanting you to know that if you have not been told today that somebody loves you, baby, I want you to know that somebody loves you, baby. All that good stuff. We already know. For those of you who are old and new, I am Warrior Goddess Lady K, and what we are doing today is we are basically tapping into the past lives, okay? This is a collective past life reading, so this may resonate with you or may not, okay? Just letting you know to disregard any background noises or distractions you may hear. I'm a mommy of three, for those of you who don't know. My camera stand is kind of fucked up on top of my phone. Sometimes the storage be tripping. It be like a whole lot of stuff going on, but I want you to know that neither here nor there. We're gonna keep moving, do what we gotta do, okay? So go ahead and take your 3 deep breaths in and out. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. That's basically how you can clear your mind, body, and spirit, so that you can hear and receive this message to help you understand more of who you are, why you like the things you like, why you're attracted to certain people, places, and things, and lifestyles, and just basically understand where you are right now. It's all about understanding the past to understand where you are right now, to have a better idea of where you're going in the future, okay? Now, this here is the past life energy. So going ahead and letting you know that energy is fluid, okay? It's not gender related. Some things I may say in this reading, it may resonate with the past, present, or future energies. Yes, this is a past life reading, but it goes to show how also time is an illusion. It's real, but it's not. And like I said, in every man and woman, there's masculine and feminine energies. Also, one more time, some things I may say as far as this past life, what you've done, who you were, may resonate, like I said, with what's going on, and will resonate with what's going on in your life today. So we're not gonna take too long. Like I said, make sure you subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff. Follow me on my other social media sites. I will put that in the description box as well whenever I get some time. Like I said, I'm just moving and shaking as I can, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Remember, this is a collective past life reading, so if it resonates with you, cool bean. If not, maybe I'll do a pick a pal, and maybe another reading will resonate with you. I think I do have another past life. I'm not sure, but anywho, we're gonna get started. All right, my loves, here we are. Okay, so this past life, and like I said, well, no, I haven't said it, but anywho, I am going to just channel the message, okay? I haven't actually looked at the cards and studied them so we're just going to figure this out, because maybe this is for me as well. Like I said, it's a collective. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, all that good stuff, okay? So with the overall energy, we're starting off with card number 33, into Kana, Child of Light. I'm feeling that in one of your past lives, okay? Maybe recent. And remember that with past lives, us being a spiritual being, having a human experience, we have incarnated over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 times, depending on the person. Some people come from different planets, star beings, indigo seeds. Google these terminologies to get a better understanding. But either way it go, who you were, and I feel that no matter whether you are a man or woman in this lifetime, you were a woman in a lifetime. Like I said, it could be your immediate past, but we're channeling a lifetime, okay? That's very, very beneficial to where you are. Remember, whatever you're getting from this past life is something that's going to help you to understand what's going on in this life a little better, if that makes sense. So I feel that with the Child of Light, that you were a female, you were a feminine energy, okay? And I feel that you were a very happy-go-lucky child, in your childhood. I'm hearing that you also died young. You died in your 20s, okay? But I feel that you were this being, this human, or this feminine energy who was just a light to everybody and everything. You were someone who went against the ordinary, okay? I feel that who you were, if you can see, you were happy. I also feel that no, I'm hearing the nomad time, okay? I'm also feeling that, you were in a desert-like area, okay? But there was some type of metamorphosis that happened in your life. I'm feeling that you were a dreamer. There were something about your dreams, okay? Maybe you were this child of light in the world in a time, in an era where it was dark, where it wasn't, where it was hard to be yourself, or you were in an era to where, like, the beginning of time, before, clothes, and we got all this stuff. You were very, very in tune with nature, okay? I also am feeling drawn to go to the sacred fool energy. The sacred fool is just all about clarifying that transparent energy of you just having this childlike playful energy. Like I said, and this is also a woman as well, so this clarifies you being a woman in your past life, teaching you how to be patient and nurturing, and how to be sensual and sexual in a sacred way. You were someone who, like I said, went against the grain. You were someone who was always about fresh new starts. You weren't about people controlling you. You were the one controlling people, so to speak. I feel you also were very seductive, maybe a dancer in that energy as well. But there was something about your energy that people thought was foolish, but it was the childlike energy that was within you. And I feel that that basically came from you in this time, in this life, in this era, embodying the High Lady of Love and Compassion energy, which was you were very kind, you were very considerate, another female energy as well. So if you are a male, okay, in this lifetime, if you are a man, okay, or if you are a woman who operates more so in her masculine energy, I feel that Spirit is just trying to help you to remember, and also let you know that with the card, this being card number 1, that you have the opportunity to have a fresh new beginning. It's time for you to start over with nurturing, getting back into nature. Again, with nature in the background of this photo, I feel that you are very in tune with the simplicity of the world, so to speak. I also feel that because of who you were, people were very envious of you. I feel that a lot of people looked at, you being a magical being, and you just being someone who was very confident, who was rooted, in nature, in your mind, body, and spirit, just in who you were, and you were just confident. Because I feel that you were in this time where, like I said, it was very dark, where people were closed-minded. They had dreams, but weren't really about being so open and flamboyant, so to speak. I'm feeling that because maybe some of you may be in the LGBTQ, ABCDEFG type of community as well. No disrespect. Don't come on my shit being petty for all the new people. I love everybody. Don't be too deep. But envy energy, I just really feel that a lot of people envied you in this life as well. Now, what's not crazy, what's interesting to me when we got with that envy energy, you were also in this King of Keys energy, okay? And the reason why now, even though I still feel as though you were a woman, okay, but you could have been a man, because if you are a woman in this past life, maybe you were a man in this past lifetime. But, flip-flop, don't be too deep about it. Just remember, energy is fluid. It's not so much gender related, okay? The king, I feel that you were someone who was either a king or queen. And the king is just basically saying that you were able to, like I said, as a child, and maybe you were a king or queen at an early age, sort of like that Tutankhamun type of thing. You were maybe in a royal family. Maybe this King of Keys could be your father, or a father-like energy that was in your past life as well. Because what I'm getting is that father energy, that masculine energy, is tied around this forgiveness and this light of the world. What I'm feeling is that maybe because this child of light energy right here, and also the light of the world, I feel that you were, like I said, born into royalty, but you didn't act as though, you didn't act royal. Not as far as like, you didn't act royal as far as you wasn't stuck up. You wasn't, you were loving to everybody. You appreciated, the simplicity, of life. And you just tapped into different energies and realms and technology and sciences and metaphysics. But it was all teaching you about new beginnings and how to be the light in the light of the world for a dark time. I also feel that, with this forgiveness energy, that your father or this masculine energy wasn't really open to this new way that you were operating, or this new spiritual this pure, like this, because what I'm getting is like hippie type of thing, you know, to make a little more sense for some people. But it's just basically saying you're a queen, but you're acting sort of, you're a queen and supposed to have, you know, all the royal stuff, but you like to be in peasant material. You like to be amongst the common folks, so to speak. And I feel that your father, you know, it was very, very hard, or this masculine energy, it was hard for you both to truly understand. It was hard for your father to understand your obsessions and your attachment to this this spiritual world, this, you know, because like I said, when you see all of this going on, it's like magic. Okay, this metamorphosis, which is like you did and see, also, we have the clarity. I feel that in that lifetime, you were there to either bring clarity to people who were confused, or, you know, it was something dealing with religion. You know, maybe you were not following the traditional thing. You had your own. Like, it's sort of like some people are stuck in religion and don't want to evolve to spirituality, or don't want to get out that box. But see, this energy is all about, there was some type of, your light brought clarity spiritually to the kingdom, to the people, to the world, and how you brought clarity to people was teaching people about the cycles, oh God, about the cycles and the rhythms of the world, of the of your body, as far as the chakras, you know, how the energies of the world and ourselves are all aligned, and all about learning how I feel that you taught people how to grow their own foods. You as far as that, as far as the seasons, it says the cycles and rhythms was all about honoring the cycles of our body and energy levels and emotions. I feel that spiritually you taught people how to connect with higher realms, how to follow their own path, how to embrace their uniqueness, and how to respect, love, and cherish their emotions. And I feel that that was what made you above everybody, not in a superior, inferior. It was just what made people look up to you. It's what your spiritual knowledge, you know, how you mastered these cycles, and you climbed all of those mountains, like how you brought that type of inspiration to people, to where you were people's harmony. You brought harmony and peace to people's lives. People, you know, wanted to embody themselves after you. You became, you know, the muse of love, happiness, peace, kindness. And I feel that music also was very big in your past lifetime. I'm not sure if you played an instrument, dance, anything dealing with, you know, inspiration through peace, harmony, and balance. I also feel that you showed people how to look at storms, as far as storms bringing balance, you know, getting rid of every person, place, or thing that's blocking your path, to help you be able to get, you know, see the path that was blurred with all the chaos and the disruption. I also feel that with the number 9, that you had to let go of a lot of people, places, and things, because you chose to walk in this child of light energy. And as you started clearing out storm fields in people's minds, bodies, spirits, and the way they operated their lives, showing them that there's, you know, there's happiness after the storm, you know, and that not to be afraid of, you know, when things don't go their way, showing them the light in everything. That's what made you be who you were. And with this card, for some of you, I feel a small group of you, if you were a man, or maybe a woman, because I'm getting that Mulan energy as well. Maybe you went off because you died at a young age as well, but maybe you went off somewhere. You either went off to war and was killed, or what happened was either your father, or that masculine energy that was right here, made you feel like you needed to be more disciplined, or you tapped into this Metal King energy to protect your light. I feel that sometimes you had to hide who you were, or what, you know, you liked, or Yeah, because even though it says discipline and armor, and boundaries, I just feel that with that, I feel that when you started realizing that people weren't always out for your good, you had to armor yourself and discipline yourself in creating boundaries to not always be so open to people, because the world was dark. Sometimes you had to mask your light just in order for you to because like I said, I feel it was a time to where you couldn't be so open about your child of light. People accepted it because you was like the daughter of a king. Okay. You was the golden child. But I feel that there was someone or something that made you feel as though you had to armor yourself. But in all, I feel that, in this lifetime, patience was the key, was one of your karmic lessons. Clarity of the importance of patience, and why it's very important to accept that everything happens in divine order, so to speak. Clarity comes through you seeing through your crown chakra, which is, the purple, and the white, which is pure, everything that is good, love, and light, and just being patient along your journey, and realizing that, it's not so much about getting to the end. It's about, understanding that love takes time. Everything is already predestined and ordered for you to fulfill. It's just all about you tapping into these cycles, understanding that, sometimes it's going to be up, sometimes it's going to be down, but you still have this light. You have this energy. You've transformed your way of thinking, moving, and shaking, and realize that, you used to be a caterpillar, but now you're a butterfly. And now you have dreams that operating and waiting on the cycles and the rhythms of divine timing and patience will allow you to tap into this rhinoceros energy. Maybe you were a rhinoceros in the animal kingdom, okay, in that time. And this energy is all about, you understanding, still, for you to understand that you need to still the chatter within to see the true path in life. So I feel that, you had a lot of people who tried to throw you off, or, make you feel ashamed of who you were, and just didn't understand you. But I feel that, in that lifetime, you either did not receive the clarity that you needed, or you did, okay? And how this past life is affecting you now is, you have to understand that you are and have always been the child of light, okay? But it's time for you to just be patient with your journey, and understand and accept that everything happens in divine timing, okay? And that is how you can receive the clarity that you received in this past life, to truly, truly forgive every person, place, or thing, and even more so yourself, that has come in your way to block this ascent, to make you feel as though, you are not inspiration, you don't have harmony and balance, or you cannot achieve it. But you truly, truly are the child of light that was sent back into this generation to help bring clarity to the world, and let them know to watch the seasons and not their situations. The cycles teach us everything that we need to know, and the rhythm of life is all about patience. Patience is the key, okay? So love and light, if this past life resonates with you, and like, okay, now it makes sense why, I'm feeling like patience is what I'm trying to learn. Yeah, it's because in one of your past life, you were somebody who either you were the child of light, and you allowed people, places, and things to keep you from being yourself, or you did operate, and God is saying you've already mastered all of that. So you need to use all of this information in this lifetime, the clarity that you received, as far as, don't worry about these envious motherfuckers. Be patient on your journey, and know that what's for you is for you, and that you manifested and mastered and have done and went through all of this already, so you can do it again in this lifetime. Love and light to you all. Always remember that 1 teaspoon of your girl, warrior, goddess, lady K a day is going to always keep your stress away. Comment, like, subscribe, follow me on all my social media sites, cut your bell notifications on, all that good stuff. Until next time, namaste.